The crazy thing to think about, Danny, is when we met you, you were homeless.
Yeah.
You were ready to go back to prison. But where we met you at was at a job fair. Even in the situation that you were in, you were still trying.
Oh yeah, I was trying, and I went there to see what they offered, and guess what?
They offered us.
And it was a blessing, I think, you know, by the grace of God, it was a blessing that I met Joe, Dave, and Cody, because I tell you what, I would probably be in prison right now.
Today, adventure time. Welcome to Adventureland here on After Prison Show. Cody.
What's up?
Dave in the back seat.
You know what it is. Charming Dave.
Sorry, the camera's all over the place. I'm trying to get my seatbelt buckled, get a phone charger plugged in, and it is Monday. Folks, a lot of things going on today and not a lot of time to get it done. Okay, I heard that come on. So here's the deal. Danny's leaving today. He's going to go see his family. This morning, I shut down the donations for the campaign. There were some people who were tweeting to me after I tweeted that out saying I've disabled the donation, saying, why did you disable it? Well, because we set a donation goal of $1,500 and we raised $18,800 and some odd change. I'm quite sure that's a good amount of money to hold him over for a while. Real quick, I want to shout out everybody who donated to the campaign. This thing blew my mind. It blew all of our minds.
Yes.
And it definitely blew Danny's mind as well. This thing definitely far exceeded any expectations that we ever had for this. I figured it would do okay. I figured it would do good. I had no idea it would do as good as it did. And that's thanks completely to all of you. Right now, folks, we are on our way to the bank. I'm getting ready to go take out $5,000 for Danny. This is gonna be the first bit of money that we're giving to him, money that he can take with him on his trip to go see his family who he hasn't seen in over 18 years and hasn't been able to celebrate a Christmas in 40 years. A lot of you said, Joe, it's not a good idea to give this man $5,000 in cash. I hear you, I heard you, and I spoke with Danny about that. So we're gonna give Danny just a little bit of cash, and then we're gonna go try to load the rest of it on a Visa prepaid debit card. So that's what we're getting ready to go do right now. Now, there is a little bit of an issue. I don't know how big or how small or in between this issue is. I want to bring it to you guys' attention. If you rock with me on Twitter at joepguerrero, you might have heard my little rant this morning. But for the second time, this being the second time that we've done a GoFundMe for Danny, and you guys know after the first one, we were completely transparent with what we did with those funds from that. But this is the second time that GoFundMe has frozen the account, saying that I need to prove who I am. Why am I getting the money and he's not getting it? Because he has asked me to manage the money for him. And I went on a tirade this morning about all of that. The crazy thing is they've already released 6,000 and some odd change, 6,400 of it. And I think they did that before they decided to freeze the account. And there's like 11,000 and something odd dollars still at play, still at large, that I'm not sure what GoFundMe's doing right this second. They're probably pretty pissed off at me. I definitely responded proving who I was, sending videos to them saying, hey, here's where we did what, you know, we said we were gonna do. So they're probably not really feeling me too much right now. And you know what, that's okay. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If these people decide that they're just gonna do what they're gonna do and they're gonna freeze this thing, don't make me be the hero, okay? Because I will take this specifically straight out of my bank account and I will play Santa Claus. But I don't want to do that. I really, that's a lot of money. Also today, Dave brought up a very good point. And what that point was, Dave, talk about the receipt.
Yeah, I think that we should document every bit of money that we give to Danny from this so that it is, so it's documented.
And that'll have his signature on it.
Yeah.
And I started a cleaning business, and I told a little story about going to Office Max and trying to buy a receipt. Do you got the receipt book back there?
Yeah, it's right here.
Folks, this receipt book is gonna come in very handy today. There's the receipt book. We're gonna have Danny's signature on everything. So not only will we be transparent, we're also gonna have documentation. But the first thing that we're getting ready to do is we're getting ready to go to the bank and whip out. We're gonna whip out on them. We're gonna whip out on the teller. That's probably the worst way that I could have ever worded that. If you say you're gonna whip out in prison, that probably means you're gonna pull you. You don't wanna do that. Don't tell anybody you're gonna whip out on them.
Yeah, no whipping out, Joe.
You might get bung for it. All right, check it out. I'm about to go. See, this dude was looking at me crazy. I was about to say I was about to go run in here and rob this. All right, Dave, I need you to hold it down. I'll be back. Should I go in there filming? Probably not.
Why not?
I mean, you do what you want.
Hey, let me tell you what really grinds my gears about GoFundMe this morning.
What are you gonna tell
How you doing today, sir? How am I doing? How am I doing? Don't make me start talking like Bernie Mac up in here now. That's how the GoFundMe got me feeling right now. Oh, Merry my. Christmas. Bands will make her dance.
Just some guy walked in here with stacks of money just walking around out here.
Was there? Why didn't you? Cody should have called me.
We're gonna rob him.
We gotta get this GoFundMe money for Danny. Okay.
Brown.
So we got the $5 grand though for Dano. 5,000 right there on the bando. Now we're gonna go see Danny. We're gonna be putting a lot of this on the Visa card. So that's what we're gonna do. And I need to say something real quick. I think I said this already, but the issues that we're having with GoFundMe still have not been resolved. However, I did receive $6,459, I believe. So we've taken 5,000 of that, and that's what's right here. Danny's gonna be getting this today, and there's still over 11,000 and some odd change that is frozen. So I don't know why the hell they didn't freeze the account before, or why would they freeze it after releasing a portion of it. A lot of what they do just does not make sense. And I know they are probably disgusted at me right now because there's a lot of people retweeting all this stuff that's going on right now. I've been all over social media. So I'm not trying to be, you know, nasty about this. I realize I probably have been, but this is the wrong time to be playing around. Don't play no games right now. I know you guys deal with a lot of scams and BS. And real quick, let's go ahead and address another scam taking place on GoFundMe right now, where somebody created a fraudulent account for Danny. A GoFundMe campaign that's raised like $95 thus far with a $5,000 donation goal. It's claiming that this person's name is, I think, James Thompson, from an organization called Helping Hands in New York. There's over like 13 or 15 of these type of organizations in New York. And what they're claiming and saying that they're doing is they donate money to people who are being exploited for their stories. Wow. Why don't you just say, After Prison Show straight up exploiting Danny? Say how you really feel. Because for anybody to think that that's what we're doing, think about how much good we have done in this man's life. $5,000 of it ought to be a little bit of proof right here. So yeah, I'm mad. If you're asking why I'm mad. I feel like I got a right to be. And by the way, whoever set up that campaign, you ain't right. And to anybody who's donated to that campaign, I'm sorry that you did donate to that campaign, but I have no idea how they plan to get that money to Danny. It's funny because they say in the campaign, they say, we donate money to people who are being exploited for their stories. Yet what their intention is to give the money to Danny in person, or however they're gonna do it. It must be in person because they say they want to film it. But anyways, we're on our way to go see Danny right now. Boy, look how clean it is in here, man. Clean and dark.
I still got a little bit to do.
Damn, you got your TV stand now for the TV?
Yeah, but it doesn't fit. I gotta drill some holes because of the back of it. I gotta see the widest, I gotta measure it.
Oh yeah.
Drill up here, down there, but I gotta get longer screws, I'll do it later.
Boy, look at you, you looking fresh, man.
Yeah, definitely.
You look like you're ready to go on a vacation.
Exactly.
Hey, look, Danny. So I shut down the donations this morning.
Okay.
And the final total from what we raised was $18,800 and some odd change.
Last time we left, you told me it was 12.
I didn't think it was going to get anywhere near what it did, but it just shows you how much people love you, want to see you succeed, and how much they want to be a part of what's getting ready to happen for you, getting ready to go see your family after 18 years and not being able to celebrate Christmas in 40 years. I mean, what does this mean to you?
A lot. You know, it's really overwhelming. Thank you. Like I said, you're gonna come with me. You know, I'm gonna share this Christmas with you.
I can't wait, and I know the viewers can't wait as well.
I never shared a Christmas, no, especially with the family, and particularly with the world.
Well, you're a celebrity now. I mean, look at you, man. You look like a damn movie star, Daddy.
Well, it's just regular khakis and a nice dress shirt. You know what I mean? I don't get a chance to do this because I'm usually doing some type of work. You know what I mean? It's dirty work, I call it, but it's got to get done.
Look, we're getting ready to do something very important right now, and that is I'm getting ready to hand you the first bit of the GoFundMe money. Okay. And we're going to do with that what we're going to do with that. Put a lot of that on that prepaid Visa card. We're going to do that as well. Dave, you got that dollar in your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give Danny his.
Oh, wait, no, I put it over here.
Thank you.
That's
Danny,
that's my first dollar.
This is your cut.
Okay.
Of the.
Thank you.
You better give that back to Dave. Dave needs
a lot to me. No, but one thing about Dave, he gives me $1, I gotta give him back 30.
Oh boy!
I think he has some Mexican in him, and nothing personal. Man. I love you, Dave. I love you. I got
wow, people been hating on me lately, man.
Look, I want to say something about Dave.
I don't hate you. I hate. That's why you know why I mess with you. Because I miss you, dog. You've been gone MIA, bro. I gotta get back with you, bro.
Look,
out of town, man.
I want to say this about Dave real quick. Dave brings so much to the vlogging. Dave brings so much to everything that we do here. And we give Dave, we rag Dave quite a bit. But man, just a real special shout out to Dave. This isn't his moment. This isn't my moment. This isn't Cody's moment. This is Danny's moment. But I do want to acknowledge Dave for real because he deserves it. And you know, there are people who give Dave a ton of BS, and he don't deserve that. He's always down for everything that we do.
And one thing I can say is his energy is really what's special. He just brings a special energy to the team here. And when he was gone for a little bit, it was a little bit different. We missed that energy. Everybody provides their own special. Everybody here has their own special. And when you put us together, it makes us a team as a special team. And it's beautiful. And that's why I mess with him, because I miss that energy of his.
You got some tissues back there?
I know. Hold on a second.
All right, Danny, so here is the first portion of the GoFundMe money for you. This is $5,000. Yeah, you can count it. It's been counted in the bank. And this is
thank you
from the entire After Prison Show Army.
Thank you. I love you. This year I'm going to spend it beautiful with my family, enjoy it, and it's going to take care of the things that I dreamed of for 40 years for the first Christmas. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. I love you all. Really. I just wish I can personally spend time with each and every one of you. But it'll probably take a lifetime. I'll probably...
There were over 430 odd people who donated to this campaign to raise the 18,800 and some odd change that the campaign raised in total.
Wow.
And we're giving Danny the first portion, or not even the entire first portion. We're giving Danny what he wanted, which was $5,000 today. And we're still waiting on over $11,000 to be transferred. But you're going to have that money when you get back.
Yes, and I want you to hold it for me.
I appreciate you saying that.
Definitely.
That's very important to some things that we've got going on right now with GoFundMe. GoFundMe, you hear what Danny said? Danny, say that one more time.
One thing about Joe that I can trust, he's always there. He'll hold it for me. I don't have a problem with it. You know, where I'm going, there's certain areas that I shouldn't be carrying a lot of money. Anyways, I think this is why we're gonna go get the visa.
Absolutely why.
Because I'm going back to the city, and that's one of the reasons why I'll never move back there. I love it here. I love it here. It's just, it helped me change my whole life, including with you guys, and of course with the team here, with Joe and Cody and Dave. But where I'm going at is certain areas are very dangerous, and it wouldn't be wise for me to walk with that type of cash. So that's the reason why I've asked Joe to hold it for me until I get back. There's still other Christmas things that I need to do when I get back to follow up on.
Well, you're going to do other things as well.
Yes.
You know, you spoke about wanting to buy a vehicle.
Yeah, that's true.
Get your
because
license back.
The moped that I have here, unfortunately, the snow will be coming. And if I'm going to travel and continue my traveling, of course, and do these little jobs that I make to make ends meet, I'm definitely going to need a vehicle. I'm working on my license, by the way. It'll be the first time I ever have a license.
Well, the last time we were here, I saw the study manual on your
in fact,
bed.
I'm taking it with me.
No, give me something to read on, on the ride.
And not only that, when I got time. I'll make time to, and I'm even excited to have my first driver's license in my life. So it's very interesting. I got a lot of mountains to overcome, but I'll do it. It's not a problem, especially now where I'm at versus when I first came out.
You're doing awesome, Dan.
Ask me if I want to go back.
Do you want to go back?
Hell no.
Yo, that right there means more than any amount of money. That right there means more than, I mean, that right there. When we met you 4 months ago, probably almost 5 months ago at this point,
Yes.
that was the first thing that you said to me, was that you wanted to go
I
back.
did. I honestly did. I want to get rid of this paper. I want to get rid of the stress of the course, the people behind them, stressing me out, the organization not helping, not able to find me even a shelter that would accept me because of my past background of violence. And every time I turned around, it kept being thrown in my face. So I said, what's the sense of coming out if I can't get nowhere? And I'm trying to, and the people are putting their foot in my neck. And to a point, and I'll be honest with you, there was times that alone, I shed some tears because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. And they booked me up with appointments, their appointments, and I didn't even have time to do anything for myself to find some financial. So finally, when I addressed the court issue, why are you making 20 appointments a week for me, and then you expect me financially to get a place when how about if I take my mattress down, an air mattress, and sleep here? That way I'm here in court, I don't have to go nowhere. I don't have to worry about asking for $4 to take a bus trip.
And you know, the crazy thing to think about, Danny, is when we met you, you were homeless.
Yeah.
You were ready to go back to prison.
Mm-hmm.
But where we met you at was at a job fair. Even in the situation that you were in, you were still trying.
Oh yeah, I was trying, and I went there to see what they offered, and guess what?
They offered us.
And it was a blessing, I think, by the grace of God, it was a blessing that I met Joe, Dave, and Cody, because I tell you what, I would probably be in prison right now, serving the last 5 years that I have. And you know what's beautiful about all this, that I went out my way, and I'm going to share this on camera. As much as I thought my probation officer was really a nasty individual I didn't like, I thanked him about 2 weeks ago, maybe longer than that. I thanked him for being hard with me, and I said thank you because I think I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed that toughness because I came out with that attitude. I'm telling you, prison is not, it makes a person worse. It's different. Back in the day, I think prison was never good. I don't think they even had programs enough to help people mentally.
Well, it's all about this, and I say this all the time, Danny. It doesn't matter what programs they offer. Mm-hmm. It matters more about what a person is willing to do who's in that situation. Mm-hmm. Does a person really want to change, or is a person just going to be stuck in their ways? When we met you, you were pretty much at your wit's end. You were ready to give up. Mm-hmm. However, we met you at a job fair, and it just showed us right there that you were still trying.
Exactly, yeah. And
you gave yourself the chance to be where you are right now.
Mm-hmm. But you know what's crazy is this also that I want to mention is that real important, and you made a good point. You're right if the person is willing to do it on their own, and it makes it easier if he says yes. But a lot of the guys that say no don't know how because they're psychologically whipped. It's a psychological thing with prison. And sometimes the longer you stay there, the more you get whipped, the more you get distorted. And this is what, I'm sorry to say this, but I think my father, before he passed away, he told me he came to visit me in prison before he died from cancer. He says, it's a revolving door, and they keep it revolving because that's how they make their money.
Absolutely.
Without criminals, or as you call them, ex-felons or whatever, they would be out of business. So they have to keep it going somehow. And I'll just leave it on that note. But getting back to what I was saying, yeah, I met him at a job fair, and then he introduced me to Dave and Cody, and that was the beginning of a new life for me. And then, of course, the viewers came into my life. It means a lot to me too. And then I got my son calling me that I haven't heard from in a while. What's up, Danny? Love you. I'm gonna see you soon. And of course, I got grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren I've never seen. I can't wait to see my daughter Jocelyn. I love you too. Yeah. It's just, and I got nephews. And when I left my sister's sons, oh my God, they were like babies. And now they grown men. They got more beard than me, and they're like, but you know, they're doing good. They got their own business. They're doing good, you know, and I'm really proud of them. I'm really proud. So it's gonna be. And I by the way, I did ask for additional time because after talking to my sister, all of a sudden I got family coming that want to see me. Well, we want.
You're doing good now, so they want to give you that chance.
So so they extended it up to January 10th. I really, because of the weather too, that's another reason up north, you know, them storms come out of hand. And so I also have to ride with the storm, you know, so I might leave early. But the main thing is I'm going to stay there till after Christmas.
Yeah, and you should.
Right.
You definitely should. You deserve this, you know, and if you got these 3 weeks to go spend with your family,
yeah,
this needs to be the best time of your life.
But if you really look at it, it's not really 3 weeks for some reason.
Maybe it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, like 2 weeks. Now it would be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because the way it was is next week is Christmas.
Right. So that's a week.
Right. So if I leave there after on the 26th, 27th, so it'll be a week. And if you extend it a few more days, it's probably about 2.5 weeks.
But you know what? That's your time.
Right.
And we're sending you up there not only with enough money, or if that's not enough money, you've got plenty more. So if you need it, I'll get it to you. That's no problem.
Thank you.
But we're sending you with the camera, batteries, and everything that you're going to need to be able to document this, not only for us, not only for the viewers who want to see this just as badly, but you're going to have this for yourself, Danny.
True.
This is a once in a lifetime, first in a long time experience that you get to experience, but also that you're being willing to share with the world.
Yes, definitely. I can't wait to start the journey and start soon. I just can't.
It starts today.
Yes, today.
Well, look, we got a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
We can't just sit here at your bar. We got to go. We're going to Walmart. Yeah. Well, that's what this is. It's a bar. But we're going to Walmart. We're going to get Danny some luggage, and we're going to get Danny a prepaid Visa.
Yes.
Everyone, this will be the last time we're seeing Danny for at least 2 weeks. So, Danny, just want to let you know, man.
Thank you, bro.
I hope you enjoy your trip, brother. You definitely earned this. You deserve this.
You guys all have a good holiday. You viewers, thank you. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'll come back with a video for you. How's that? Huh? Definitely the inside scoop. Hey everybody, I'm here. I'm boarding the bus. Boston, here I come. It's the bus right there. Getting on the bus. Talk to you soon. You're coming with me though. Don't forget. You're gonna join me. How you doing? Here we are on the bus. And like I said, you're coming with me to Boston. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Yeah, we're here. Finally. It's cold out there. Oh man, I'm having a great time. Thanks to all of you. I love you. Oh, jeez. Haven't slept yet, but I'll get some sleep. I'll see you soon.